Heavens Mopars. Today, in today's adventures, I'm with my wife Kelly. She's over there. And, but I am picking up another L700 truck. This one's a fifth wheel. And it's being delivered now, and we're on our way out to our parents' place to go help unload it, so we'll have fun doing that. They took a forklift and lowered the truck onto a trailer.
Soon to witness the near-death trap unloading situation.
And so we got to figure out how to unload the truck from the trailer, and the guy should be there about the same time as we get there, give or take. So he's coming over from the Seattle area, going out to our parents' place in Newport. The guy says that he is 10 minutes out. There's an update. So we're probably about 15 minutes out maybe. So it'll be close. He might beat us there. Who knows? The guy, he's here. The driveway is slick. Bet he had fun coming down the driveway.
Damn dogs. Sorry. I'll go say hi to Mom.
Here's my car. Here's their truck. And here's the other truck. This thing has a headache. I'll let him tell the story on it. But yeah, this is why I'm buying the other cab as well. This is the fifth wheel. It does have air brakes. Just got the binders off it. They threw a chain on here real quick. We're going to use this old International truck as a brake, and then he'll more or less, we'll lift the front end up and, you know, do what we can, because this is what I was talking about with the wheels, how they're can't just go over the fender, it'll crush everything. So we got to lift the front end up, back it up. So that's the situation. So here's Emilio. Hey, how's it going? He said it was cool to record him. And we got Steve, Sean. I knew it started with an S, I'm sorry. Next we'll do our thing and go from there. I might just put it on time lapse and just have fun with it. That way I don't have to babysit my camera and we can actually get some work done. My daddy's getting some air out of the garage, so I better go help him do that. We have an update. He lowered some air out of the tires. We're gonna air them back up, and apparently we're just going to pull it just straight off and just go right up over here, because that's how he said he loaded it. I thought it was loaded directly down onto it with the forklift, but he picked the front end up and then did the winch and rolled it right over the tires. So we'll just roll it right over them and see what happens. Has an interesting story to it. I'm hoping I can pull most of these dents out. All of them, actually. But we'll see. And I thought if anything it would be cool to chop the top on it. That could be interesting, but you gotta straighten it out before you can do that. We'll see. Oh, it doesn't have the latch on it over there?
It does.
Oh, okay.
It just, there we go.
Yeah. Fun times. We were wondering what was in it. He was thinking a 440, but it could be a 413. We'll see. 361 industrial? I don't know. We'll figure it out. You guys having fun? I wish you would leave her alone. That's her life's mission, is to mess with that dog. That's all she wants to do. Yeah. You might have to burn through all that snow to get to the ground. Yeah? Dad hooked his truck. I'm out. Something just broke. Plan B.
Chain broke, or did I move the truck?
Tells you how well, how strong the welds were. Pulled it right off. You can always hook it to the frame.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, that wasn't a...
Good old weld. If
Well, I mean...
Plan B. Ashes from the stove. They're trying to get the wheels turned. Don't want crap like that in there. You'd be amazed at how well this works. Good old ratchet strap. The reason why they're up here is there's no steering wheel.
Yes.
So that makes it a little harder, so they're trying to rig something up to keep the steering from going sideways.
Alright, tighten it down.
All sorts of jacked up.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, the truck moved right out of there, no problem. With the ash down. Do you want to move your truck, Dad? I'm taking the chain off between the trucks now. See what we got. This could be interesting. At least it's a beautiful day. It's not that cold anymore. It's in the 20s, but here we go. Oh, it's down off the block in the front. Now it's up against the wheel well. Dogs better get. Come on. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Yeah, I think it lifted this truck up off the ground. Did that lift your truck off the ground? Like a tractor pull. Of course, now he's right at a hill where it goes up the driveway a little. Tire's so flat that you might have to put air in the tire or jack it up a little because it's totally flat over here against the edge. Oh yeah. If we can come, well, it's also hitting this fender, or it's stuck on that fender well too. Fender well, the mud flap. If we lifted it a little bit, we could throw a jack under it, lift it up, put a couple blocks under there, get it higher, and that'll reduce the pressure on that.
Yeah, we do that.
And then it'll probably come right off. put a jack under a radiator core support before. There we go. So can you tell me the story real quick on the truck?
Well, I do junk removal and property cleanup for a living, so just came across this lady that needed some help. Her dad passed away a couple years back and just needed some help clearing out the property, and she said, you know, if you could take everything off the property for me, you know, that'd be great. So I just been, you know, selling off all the vehicles and using it to pay for all the duct fees on the property for it. So
That's cool.
but this truck in particular, I guess he bought it at an auction maybe 10 to 15 years ago at a government surplus auction. Let it sit, and he's got, you know, a couple old international dump trucks, and like, just, you know, he's a collector and just never had the time to get to this before he passed. So fast forward a few years later, you know, some dude kind of broke in, started taking a bunch of radiators and a bunch of parts out of the property, just kind of cleaning, like, you know, just stealing a bunch of things, and he ended up getting caught, and on his way out, he ended up hitting either a telephone pole or a tree or something, and ended up busting it down and knocking into this, and that's how it got all torn up.
Crazy story on it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you. Okay. Take 3. It's still binding pretty good. Of course, we got snow. Don't help any. No traction. Yeah, it's got to go higher.
One more time, and then
Go a little higher. And the back end's about to drop off. And our lovely little anchor. It ain't doing nothing. I think with gravity it'll probably go on its own.
yeah.
We got a pretty good tilt going.
Yeah, this one's backed out.
Well, maybe a little tug. We could
Oh, yeah,
probably,
we should be good now.
if only we can get some traction. Tire smoking. A little bit of smoke on it. Closer.
Put the other truck to it, maybe?
But I can put more in under it. I wasn't even recording that whole time.
Well, actually, hold on, keep going.
Never fails. I missed the whole climax of the video. It's off the trailer. I thought it was recording, but it wasn't. It pulled it off, but it pulled it on this side. Now the trailer is dropping on.
Actually, keep going, sorry. I thought it was off.
It was. That lower step was touching this fender, but
Trying to get it off this,
it's also down here on
there he is. Don't move it.
his I forgot the name of that thing. Tire sitting right on it. What are those called? I forgot.
Landing jacks.
Yeah.
Okay, drop it.
There we go.
Drop it.
Should we put some?
That's pretty cool, yeah.
It's unloaded, obviously. My battery died, and I ran to switch out my batteries, and while I was doing that, they were unloading it, and when I thought I was recording, it wasn't, and you know how that goes. Oh, the carnage.
You want to just hop in the trunk?
Well, you guys have a good one.
I bought this a year gear going. I haven't even had a chance to test out the four-wheel drive on it.
Well, have fun. I was able to get the valve stem turned and I aired up the tire. Got the blocks down, at least it's on the ground again. And I also got the door open. Now I can kind of get a better idea of what this thing looks like. Just walking up the driveway. See you later. That was easy. Thanks for watching.